Welcome to TCH 210. I am your instructor, Kyle Miller, for this course. So hopefully you've made it to our homepage here, and this just gives you a general overview of the course and a link to my biography and some information about me. What I'd like you to do is take a look at this left column over here. So here are all the tabs that will link you to different aspects of the course requirements and assignments, and I'd like you to come to the orientation tab if you haven't done so already. And of course we have the video here that you're doing already, but I also have uploaded the summer syllabus that I sent to you through an email, as well as the summer schedule. So please either print out or save on your computer the summer schedule, because although you can work at your own pace through this course, there are certain due dates each week that you need to make sure that you get either quizzes or post on a discussion forum for me. Below that is the syllabus quiz, and so that helps you just hone in on different parts of the syllabus to make sure that you fully understand different assignments and the timetable for when things are due. And then below that I have a little introduction. Because this is a course where everyone's accessing it remotely, I still want to create a community so that everyone can get to know each other a little bit. So during this first week, I would like you to post on our discussion forum just some information about yourself, your name, major, future career goals, your general interests outside of school, and your summer plans. So all you'll have to do is click on this link here, and it will take you to our discussion forum. So you can view the full description here, which again, I give you those prompts, and all you should have to do to post on that is just click on Start a New Conversation. You can put the title as your name or whatever you would like, and then type in your information below, and then click Post, and it will show up in our discussion forum. And then you can feel free to respond to any of your classmates and kind of read some information about others who are enrolled in this course. So we'll go back to the orientation. Okay. So after the introduction, I have just a beginning assignment that provides some student information for me. So this is not for the whole class, but just for me. I would like you to fill out this student information form. So it's just an electronic document. It asks you some information about yourself, your phone number, your interest in the course and career goals. It also asks you if you've taken any other courses in psychology or education, and kind of what are your summer plans. So I would like to know if you are taking other courses, or you're traveling, or you're working. That helps me understand your circumstances. And also, what would you like me to know about your learning needs in an online course? So if there are certain things that will help you be successful, please let me know what those might be. So once you have done that, you can go ahead and take that to the assignment link. So if you click on the student information form, you can either just cut and paste it into this box, or just upload that file here and make sure you hit submit. So ReggieNet should let you know that it is submitted once you hit that button for a confirmation. So that's what you'll need to do for the general orientation. So in the first couple of days or before then for the course, make sure you take the syllabus quiz, post on our discussion forum some information about yourself, and upload the student information form. Also here I have that you should go to the sign up link to sign up for a 10-minute phone meeting. So some of you I've met, and that's fine, you don't need to sign up for a meeting, but if I haven't met you, I would like you to find a time that would work for you that I can give you a call. So here are the dates and the times when I'm available. If those don't happen to work for you, I try to do a variety of days and times, but if it doesn't happen to align with your schedule, please just email me and we can find another time that works. But for instance, if this Friday from 1 to 2 you're free, just click on the 10-minute meeting and find a slot that would work for you, and all you have to do is click sign up and it will let me know that you'll be using that time. But make sure also that you include your phone number when you do that, and also on your student information form, so that I can have a way to get a hold of you. The other things that you'll need to know, so that is what we have for the orientation tab. For each lesson, as you'll see in the course schedule, like week 1, you'll need to cover lesson 1 and 2. And so lesson 1 is Foundations of Child Development. For each lesson, there is a full tab that walks you through, okay, what are the general questions that are guiding this lesson? It will then give you the PowerPoint and kind of a little introduction for each topic that is covered. And so the PowerPoint, all you have to do is open it up. And once it opens, you can just go ahead and put it in slideshow mode, and you can click through each one, and there is a voice icon in usually the bottom right, so that will give you a voiceover for each one of the slides. Some of the slides are very transparent and you can just read through them, but some of them, the voice that I do over helps explain some of the points. Okay, I also have in here some videos are embedded within the PowerPoint, and then I have them below here. And then, for instance, then the next one is Risk and Resiliency. And then for each week, we do have a discussion forum. So those are kind of woven in throughout the different lessons, because we do one a week. And so for the first week, for example, the discussion topic is poverty and development. So it will give you a little kind of the prompt for it, as well as for this first one, you'll have to watch a video on poverty. And then once you're ready, you can just, as you did for the introduction of yourself in the discussion forum, you just click on that, and it has the description here as well as the rubric of how you will be scored, because they're 10 points each. And it's the same thing. You'll just start a new conversation. You can title it, and then you'll plug in your information there and hit post. And the way that I've set it up is you aren't able to see anyone else post until you've actually submitted yours. So I do that so that you can kind of create original and authentic responses without kind of synthesizing or reading through other people's. So you won't be able to see anyone else's until you actually start your conversation and post it, and then you'll be able to see everyone else's and you can respond to their posts. So we'll go back to lesson 1. So we have discussion forum, and then for the end of each chapter, there's always a chapter quiz. So you can go ahead and click on, for instance, now this is chapter 1. Once you've finished it, you can click on it, and these quizzes are not timed. And they're, of course, open book, and so you just click Begin Assessment. And there are multiple choice usually in each one, and several short answer. So the multiple choice ones are automatically scored when you submit to ReggieNet, but the short answer I will have to go in and score separately. So usually a couple days after the due date, then you'll be able to see your full score for each quiz. So that's how each lesson is laid out. So as you see, we have lesson 1 through 6. These don't necessarily coincide with each week, though. For instance, week 1, you have to cover lesson 1 and 2. Some of the lessons are longer, so they kind of bridge over 2 weeks. So make sure you follow your schedule there. The other important tab down here is for observations. So if you'll click on that, this helps you, as you know, you need to complete 9 hours of observations, so either through online videos or at an educational site, a summer camp, or if you have connections to a classroom somewhere. You're going to be taking notes on all 9 hours and submitting those, and then also writing a clinical report. So here is information on how to complete those observations, and links to videos. And as I have highlighted down here, you need to do at least, you need to do 3 hours in like pre-K to 5th grade, 3 hours of observations in the middle school, 6th to 8th grade, and then 3 hours in the high school level from 9th to 12th grade. So here are some links to videos, or if you are doing them in person, that is fine. And you're going to be taking notes on all of those videos or classroom observations. And so here's a guide for things to look for, because you're going to be taking notes on cognitive, social, emotional, and physical development, as well as the classroom environment. I also have 2 examples of previous students' notes and what they've turned in, and those students who have been successful in taking notes, so you can see the kind of things that you will be writing down. And then there's the observation log, so this helps you let me know that you have completed your 9 hours as you fill out for kind of each hour you've completed, what grade level you observed in what classroom. Also, for the clinical report, I do have a template for that because you will be then linking everything we learn in the course to what you've actually seen in the videos or in a classroom. And I also have a student example, so that will help you know what that final product looks like. And there is the rubric, so it is 60 points for the report and 10 points for the notes, so the rubric will tell you how I will score that. And then a link to the submission, and that is due that last week of class. There's also a link to where you'll submit your observation notes. So this is an important tab because although I don't have kind of checkpoints throughout the semester for pacing yourself, it is important to start early so that you make sure you get all 9 hours done in time to write that report at the end of the summer session. So within each lesson, there are links to the different assignments and forum and the tests and quizzes, but you can also access those separately. So for all assignments that you will submit, here are the list of the assignments and when they are due. Some of those you will not have to specifically come here and post, like the discussion forum. I just use this link to enter your score. But for instance, when you go to submit, for example, your social issues research assignment, on this tab, it gives you some documents to help you work through the assignment. It gives general directions, and then of course you just upload your file and you click submit. And that's what you'll do for any of the assignments you need to submit for the course. Also, although the tests and quizzes are embedded within the lessons, you can also access those separately. As you can see, there is a quiz for each chapter that we cover. And once you submit those, feedback is given immediately. So once you've, for instance, here I've already submitted the intro syllabus quiz. So then once it's submitted, I can click on the feedback and I can see where I've received points and what the responses should have been. And also, if you want to link up separately to the discussion forums, just click on forums. And here they all are. So you can see it starts with that student introduction, which you'll do the first week, as well as every weekly discussion we have for weeks 1 through 6 are on here. You'll be posting on Thursday nights and responding to at least 2 classmates by Sunday night. And I believe that is all you need to know on the ReggieNet site. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know.